guys, welcome to our first kind of prep test day. Right now we're using this as a time to set up our tent, just get that sorted before we go on our trip. Gorgeous, we're very excited about it. And we're also gonna do a prep meal just to test all of our cook kits and everything we're doing. So would you like to introduce what we're making today?
Today we're making pancakes with this lovely only add water mix.
Yeah.
Okay, and actually some like just add water mixes are really bad.
Good.
This one is
okay.
really good.
Yeah.
I love this one. It's really good.
So this is like super easy for on trail. Again, like you can always bring like powdered milk and stuff like that, or if you want liquid, but like it's so much easier to just add water. There's no reason not to really. And
like
then
powdered eggs some people add, but
it's like not worth it really. So we're also gonna be using our cook kit. For this, we're not gonna use it, but we have our pot. I think we've introduced it before. This is our bigger set, and it also comes with a mini frying pan. So this is what we're gonna be using for the pancakes.
Perfect for pancakes.
We might use this for mixing, obviously. And then we have our utensils, sporks, our cleaner, our lighter, our mugs if we were making coffee or anything. And then this is our stove that we're using. We have our fuel canister and the really easy, lightweight MSR stove that we introduced before. So look at our other video from info on that.
Yeah, so basically we're just going to... India hasn't used this stove before.
This one's my stove. Sydney has the same one. I haven't used it yet, and I'm a little...
Yeah, we're mismatching gear. My propane, her stove.
Yeah.
And India hasn't used this one before, so...
Yeah, I'm just like...
So she's a little
scared
nervous.
It's gonna explode, but it won't. It won't. We're fine. Also, we didn't bring anything to measure. We're really just gonna eyeball it.
Also, like, in an actual scenario, we would have pre-measured this if it was actually like in our food bags. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna make pancakes. We were debating it for one day, and then we decided it was too much to carry. So we're kind of doing our...
But also just really time-consuming in the morning.
Yeah, it's hard to
get on trail.
So we thought there'd be a really fun time to just do it now as our kind of practice one. So.
And while we are doing this, we're going to have fun doing this, but we're also going to talk a little bit about fire safety and stove safety. So stove safety and fire safety is pretty straightforward. Wherever you go, they will have rules about They're going to have rules about if you can have fires, if you can't. Usually if it's been a dry year, they'll say no fires, or if it's a really dry or hot day, they'll say no fires, just to prevent forest fires. Smokey the Bear, he's a G. But check your fire rules if you're planning on making an actual fire. And then stove safety is pretty straightforward. You just want an open flame, so don't do it in the tent. If it's raining, I know some people do it in the vestibule. That's really not like,
the best ideal situation.
Yeah, really not ideal. Basically just try not to have anything around it that can catch on fire.
I would say, especially with stoves like these, where it has a little less support on the top than some of the other heavier ones, you really just do want to be aware of like where you're also placing it, and make sure you have flat ground. And if not, trying to really make it flat ground, or like find an area where you can do that, because toppling it over, one, will waste your food and it might spill, but also just causes risk of a fire. So
yeah, and although the fuel canister, if you can see, makes like a pretty solid base, that's why it's shaped like this. With a pot, especially like as big as this, for example, it can make it pretty top heavy.
Yeah.
So just be really aware of that and be careful when you're putting things on it.
Again, reading rules, regulations, like we said. Where we're going, I'm pretty sure there's no campfires allowed, or just the section that we're on. Yeah. And if they are, make sure you use pre-made like circles for it, or anything that's already there, if it is there, at campsites, just to prevent kind of, again, leave no trace, like preventing making your own campground if there's already one applicable.
Some campgrounds also don't allow you to bring in your own firewood or gather firewood. You have to buy it directly from like a ranger or something, just to make sure it's safe. And also with a stove like this, make sure that you have the right fuel for your stove. So ours, I don't remember the exact percentage, but it's part isobutane and part propane, and that's specific to our stove. So just make sure that you have the correct fuel for your stove and it's all compatible.
All right, so we just made our batter, and now we're gonna get to cooking. We have our little frying pan, we have our stove, and we're gonna get cooking.
Yeah, all of you. Okay, so you can't really see the flame because it's light out right now, but
I was in the corner drinking from the punch.
We also don't like a flipper.
we have double-sided utensils. Oh wow,
It's like it's like burning. We'll bleep it out.
It's like burn.
Oh, look at it. It's like actually like really good. Yeah, I saw smoke coming out of the pancake hole. I love to see it.
So she's really cute. She's like a little hot right now.
A little hot.
Oh, okay. Is it non-stick? I think it's. That would be so. She's toasty. She's toasty. She's also. Okay, I don't.
She's burnt.
I don't. She's very burnt. It's just spilling.
It's like an omelet. A pancake scramble.
It's a Campbell. Why do I do that? Why do I combine them?
Oh no. Oh no.
Aerial view.
She's a first attempt at pancakes. Maybe
So this is gonna take some trial and error.
Yeah, okay, so I am bad at cooking. This is our camp set. We're really glad that we are honestly doing this testing thing. The OG plan was to go out and do just a single overnight hike and camping trip, but unfortunately we have busy schedules. It's a weird time of year as we're wrapping up high school and everything. So we kind of decided it's okay. We don't have time to, sorry, I just burnt, to do a overnight outside, but it really is important to test all of your gear beforehand, especially if you've just bought it and haven't used it before. Most brands will obviously make sure everything's okay and give you a really good rundown on what they're giving you and what else you will need to bring yourself. But testing it is always important. As of this, obviously we are struggling, so it's probably a good thing we're not making pancakes on trail.
Yes. Oh, I just heard the last bit. But let this be a reminder for us to add oil to the cook kit.
Yeah. Oil, we now know is really important because all of this is just... Oh no, wait, that turned out not great, but like the next one might turn out really good.
Okay, so actually, something that we do a lot, like on trail, is scrambled food.
Yeah. Keep in mind, you don't want to waste anything or drop anything. Oh my god.
If you're seeing the smoke. Yeah, you don't want to... I mean, you can even
But it's not even cooked yet. This is what is so confusing.
You can't even see that much on camera.
I think you can.
But...
It's like really, you can see the smoke. It is smoking.
Yeah, so one of my favorite like trail desserts is scrambled brownies. I don't know if you've ever had that.
I have not. That sounds amazing.
It's really good. Also because there's like some gooey bits and some crunchy bits. So usually stuff like pancakes ends up scrambled.
Alright, we're gonna do test 2. We're gonna use some oil. Yeah. That sounds better too. We can do a quick taste test of our pancake scramble.
Of the burnt one.
So this is it. Really looking good. Let's see. Okay. You can taste some flavors of burnt and some tastes of raw pancake. We also have some friends that are doing a cooking show for their senior project. Honestly, should have brought them as guest hosts on this.
Okay.
I think it would have been really funny.
I'm a pretty good cook, but I would like to see them try and do this.
We should do a collab and they do
Yes,
so and they have to do backcountry cooking with us. We're so doing that.
FaceTime Allo.
This is us asking them to do a collab. This is like pretty good though.
Allo, answer the phone.
We're cooking. We have the genius. Wait, it's burning.
Yeah,
we need to do a collab with you guys, and you have to try backcountry cooking
on this tiny
little stove.
You guys, what are you making?
Pancakes. Except one's super f***ing burnt and raw.
But isn't that such a good idea?
Yeah?
Yeah, we do a collab, and you guys have to do a challenge of backcountry cooking. Really good idea.
I'm like a good cook, but you try doing it on this.
Stove to like.
Dude, I have cooked in wilderness before.
So have I.
Yeah, we can each all pick our own meal, and then we have like a taste test, a showdown, let's say.
And I'm gonna win.
It's bubbling.
burn India! Fine. It's actually, this is better than the first one.
This is better than the first one. That's true. You can hear it sizzle. Oh wait, that looks good. They're getting better each time, sort of. We're getting there. This is our third attempt, and they're slowly getting better as we go.
Are they?
Yeah.
I feel like that's cap. I feel like that's cap.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, wait, these look so good.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Everything is so good. We're doing everything so good.
Okay. Oh my god, I got it. Oh
So
no!
dumb.
No! You fucked it up. No! Wait, this one was gonna be our best one. This was so gonna be our best one.
And then you messed it up. Okay, so this is how it's going. Which, to be honest, this one's not burnt, so I think that's progress, right?
The fact that we haven't burnt it is good. The fact that we can actually flip it, a lot of the other ones
we're learning. We're learning.
We've decided because
as we go.
Such only one flame, you really got to do it right in the middle. Otherwise, the heat doesn't go evenly, and it just burns the center.
Yeah, so we're learning through the process.
Yeah.
This is good though because now that we know to cook things straight in the center. Okay, so this one's going well.
So cute.
It's a little baby.
Squishing it, which is not great. But we said small size in the center, lots of oil. So if you want fried pancakes,
It works.
yeah.
We'll see how it tastes later
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Okay, this one turned out really good.
Really, really good.
I don't know if you can see.
You get. So
Look,
cute.
it's so pretty.
This is like the best one yet. We've honestly found out there's a lot of oil and flipping it super quick, even like before it's cooked, because otherwise it just sticks to the bottom.
Yeah, the flame is really strong and it's a very concentrated in like a very concentrated area. So we found a method though, and now that we kind of figured out how it works, they're going to be a lot better from now on.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Oh my, this is so funny. You know you're in like real backcountry when a Range Rover drives by with a golden doodle sticking its head out the window. It's so funny.
Super middle of nowhere right now.
Oh, look at this one.
That looks
this
really
is actually
good.
like our best one. Okay guys, we've officially conquered our challenge of making pancakes. They're super mini, but we figured that was the best way to do it. So they're really hot too. But I think this is our time for our official taste test.
Right. Okay.
Alright. They're really oily.
Yep.
But they're pretty good.
Not terrible.
They're not terrible. I think I honestly like the pancake scramble better. I think the oil helped it flip better, but made it a little squishy.
These have more like crispy bits.
They're more crispy, yeah. I think I like the pancake scramble. I think it has a more. Oh, this is a good one.
There's a bit of a smoky
Wait, this
flavor.
is a really good one. There's a bit of smoky flavor. Here's this one. It's like kind of raw, but like really good.
It's like a little raw.
Right? That one's good. This one's good. This one's good.
That one's good.
Okay. I would call this
Successful.
I don't know,
Test
successful.
run.
It's a learning experience for
Yep,
sure.
definitely.
But it was also really fun. I love backcountry cooking.
Yeah. We also got a little more familiar with the stove, which is good, and the pans.
I'll say this is our first time using all this equipment together. So it's really nice to know how honestly they all work.
I mean, I've used the stove before, but not with like a pan like this or something.
Yeah. I honestly think we're gonna be doing most of our meals in a pot.
Yeah.
Where we don't have to use oil, we don't have to flip anything.
Much fries.
And so I think it's gonna be a lot easier to just stir and just keep an even heat rather than like flipping and worrying about that. A lot of our meals can be rice and beans, quinoa, ramen noodles, which I'm very excited for.
Yes,
boiling water
ramen
essentially. Yeah, so I think this should all be pretty good. Ooh. Yeah. That's really good actually. And now we're gonna clean up.
Yep.
And we can maybe show you some of the cleanup process.
Yes.
But for now, pancakes. So exciting. Okay, I'm gonna explain one of my new favorite additions to our cook kit. So this is a scraper. You can get it from REI or any really store, and it's so good for cleaning it up. It's really easy. This one is a hard edge, and this one is more of like a spatula, a soft edge. And for things like this, when you're trying to leave no waste and just get every last drop of something, you use the spatula and it gets so much of it everywhere. I don't know if you can see it in there. You see it on the bottom right here is where I've just been doing it. Here's a scraper, and it's really honestly doing such a good job. I love this thing. And the hard edge you can use if you have like more tougher things that get stuck to the edge, and it will get it out. Anyways, but it helps you get like every last drop, which is super useful, especially if you are pre-measuring all your meals. You don't want to waste anything. All right, now we're gonna use camp suds.
Not spons.
Get it.
But yes, this is really good because you really only need like a little.
Yeah.
And it's biodegradable soap basically.
Yep.
So it's specifically made for campers, backpackers, and travelers.
It is basically like a soap concentrate, so you really only need like the tiniest amount. Yeah, like look at this.
And you can use it on anything. You can use it to like clean dishes like this, or like yourself. Or clothes.
Yeah.
And you can use it in like hot or cold water, so it's really good.
Yeah.
So when you're washing things, remember to be like 200 feet away from a water source. And if you're disposing of like extra suds, basically just dig a cat hole and put them there, because it is biodegradable, but you don't really need suds around.
But also for like if you mix it with food, and if the suds have like a little bit of excess food, you just want to make sure you're not just, it smells really nice. You just want to make sure you're not leaving it everywhere, because again, animals, it definitely poses a risk to attracting them to wherever your campsite is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep following along for more videos about outdoor education, and also follow us along as we prep for a backpacking trip on the 18th.
I mean, with the scraper and like the suds and just a little bit of water, it's really clean
I will show you, we have like no water in here to start with. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay. Talk about a blooper reel. I just spilt our suds all over her phone. I'm so sorry. Okay. Well, I'm only using, I did it again. I'm only using the tiniest amount. Where is my camera? Okay. I'm literally just spilling everywhere.
Yep.
It's
okay
cleaned
it's
it all.
biodegradable.
And it cleaned all of the excess stuff that you saw already in there.
I know that we're leaving it.
Yeah, come on, jeez. It's called
You keep
editing.
saying we're leaving it
Editing. We're lying.
Yeah. Do you think we're in the woods right now? We're gonna tell them we're on like a trail.
Does it look like we're in the woods right now?
Can you tell by the white picket fence? Did we bring plates? Absolute idiots.
All right, you gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quick.
Like the Allstate commercial.